Good morning, Lana Scott Live. So, guys, I am in the doing my air water sign, doing those Saturdays off to do them. I'm just like a couple other people online talking about how life is speeding, having trouble doing some things too because they've got family things going on, and and I actually have a cat situation going on, but we'll talk about that another time. So I've already done the other three signs. I've already done air, water, and fire. Fire was a doozy. So we're going to see what we have today. And move my coffee over here, guys. Here lately, I have a perpetual cup of Joe going on. All right. So I'm going to find out angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What do the earth signs need to know for the next week? What kind of energy should they be aware of? What kind of changes? Anything hidden? Anything that they need to know? All the earth signs. And that's Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So earth signs. What messages for the earth signs, guys? This is going to be a drop reading. We're going to see what comes out. Okay, so right off the bat, guys, we've got Path of Destiny. We got Path of Destiny. We've got Thurias, which is a doorway. And then you hear the cat prong, guys. And then we have Ing. And then we have going from the microchism to the macrochism. They're telling me to pull it again. So, earth signs, you have some major and things along your path of destiny opening up for you. Because I mean, right there to me, you've got two what I consider doorways. So that may mean some choices. Let's see what else. What else do they want us to know? Oh goodness gracious! Oh goodness gracious! Okay, all right. So. Fire signs got something a little about this too. We've got Perth secrets. We've got foundation. Messages. Let's see. We've got Haglis, something going on. Spiritual warrior. Release. And apparently a very unhappy woman. Or somebody with feminine energies on them. Around them. Those just flipped over. Okay, let me look at this for a second, guys. Let's see. Sometimes when I look at them as the story starts to play out, you better rely on that or that, and then that happens. You and this. And that's how that's going to play out, okay? All right, guys. So this is like some, this isn't going to resonate for all of you, but it is going to be something that's along your path of destiny. So to me, it's saying it's fated to be. We have Thurias, which is this time in the way it's coming right here. It's telling me that you're going to have some blocks in your way. I don't know if they're mental blocks, spiritual blocks, or what kind of, some kind of, maybe it's something either you have to come to grips with within your own psyche, your own self, or it's a block that somebody else puts up, puts up in your way, okay? But there's a doorway here, so rather that stops you or not is going to be up to you. It's going to be your own decision, okay? So it's going to depend on what the situation is, if you consider it big or small, okay? And there may be more than one person involved in it, okay? And it may have something to do with family because we have the foundation rune here. We also have the secrets. We also have spiritual warrior and relief, and I also have reversed Laguz, which is normally a woman that does not have your best interest at heart. Okay, and path of manas has to do with going from the microchism to the macrochism. It also has to do with humanity. So it may have something to do with some decision you're wanting to make. And because you have a spiritual rune here, I would say that it's something on your spiritual path, or it's something, and there's just other people involved that in my mind are deciding to cause you grief when they don't need to be. Okay, so what I'm seeing here now is the base of everything. Okay, that's what this is. Like I said, this is fated. It's on your path of destiny. Okay, and people interfering in your business, a doorway, you deciding what you're going to do with it, and maybe more than one person involved. Now, this is the reason why I say all this, because first of all, we have Perth, which is secrets revealed. So either something's being hidden from you, okay, or somebody's telling gossip or lies about you, or something in your closet you don't want to be known is going to become known. And then what we have is reversed Othella, which is foundation. And then we have also reversed Anzu. So either this is something that you're going to have, that you've never encountered before, that you're going to have to figure out. Okay. And with reversed, now this also is somebody that maybe they know something that they don't want you to know. It could also be that. Okay. And nothing you've encountered before is quite going to help you. You're going to have to figure it out, because it's going to cause a tower moment. But after the tower moment, everything gets better. And I think it's going to be based on what personal decision you make, depending on what the situation is. Okay. It could be, actually, this is the spiritual warrior rune, because we have relief and Laguz. I would say this may also be something that you are seeking out other people, trying to find the answer to, because you don't know it. And on the spiritual warrior side, it's a question you're trying to figure out about your own spirituality or someone else's. That you're trying to, maybe it could also be something in your own mind that you're not clear about. Okay, because you got Thurias, which can be a thorn, but it can be a doorway. In this instance, I'm just feeling like it's on your path of destiny. It has something to do with your spirituality or other people, or something that you're trying to keep hidden. Okay, it's going to depend on what situation that you are in. And then at some point, you get relief from the distress, or whatever it is, you figure it out. But whatever it is you figure it out, somebody else isn't going to like what you figure out. Maybe this person has a secret, because Laguz reverse is blocking the flow, and you've got blocking the flow right here. So and then a secret, and then nothing you've ever encountered before. So it could be somebody else that maybe is lying to you. And then when you figure out the truth, they're not going to like it, because you're going to call their bluff. Does all of that make sense to you? I'm seeing all that in here. So think carefully about whatever this situation is, because it is something that is on your path of destiny that you, like I said, it could be a secret from someone else, or it could be a secret you don't want someone to know. I'm leaning towards it being a secret somebody else doesn't want you to know, because of the reverse Laguz. Okay? Because it's something, like I said, that, and it may be somebody in your family. But it could also, reverse Othella could also be something you've never encountered before, and you're not quite sure how to deal with it. Okay? Or it could be also, because this is foundation, it could be maybe something's going on in your family that they've kept hush-hush from you. Okay? Because you got reversed Anzu, because they think it's going to be better for them if they don't say anything, and you got that tower moment. Okay? And you somehow find out the secret, and then somebody's mad about it. A feminine energy is mad about it. Okay? That all makes perfect sense to me. So because we end up just with Laguz, and I still think this is other people, guys. I'm going to pull one more rune. Let's see if I can get any more angel spirit guides. What is there any rune here that gives any advice to help this person get in this clarity of mind, or clarity in this situation? Guys, I just want y'all to see this, guys. This is something you're going to have to figure out that is in your own best interest, because the runes aren't giving me anything. Okay? But I am going to pull some tarot on this. And guys, this is just one of those times when, like I said, this is something that's never been, to me, I'm just seeing that this is something that's just never been encountered before. So whatever the end result from this relief of this, whatever it is, either you just let it all go, or you make a decision to do something else that's going to make you feel better that someone else isn't going to like. But you're going to take the high road. Because of the spirit warrior, you are going to take the high road in some way, shape, or form. Either you're just going to let it go, or you're going to say it doesn't matter. But whatever your decision is, there's going to be some people that aren't happy about it. And guys, you know what? Sometimes we have to make decisions other people aren't happy about. Okay? Do, of course, use your own judgment. Use your own discernment. When you find whatever this is, I'm going to shove these. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors. What in the tarot extra messages can you give my earth signs to help them to for guidance along this situation? What other advice can you give them to help them figure out this situation? I'm going to shuffle this deck up. High Arcana one more time. Yeah. Okay. All right. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Let's see what's on the bottom. So, guys, on the bottom, we've got the Fool. So you may, and this happened in another reading where I told someone the same thing, because I saw that there was that the most likely thing they were going to do was do a whole pivot of either walking away from the situation, dropping it, leaving it alone, letting it go. But at any rate, you will gain wisdom from this. It could even be something that you know about yourself that you say, I don't care if people know or not. I'm just going to, I'm just going to get up here. I've got all the tools that I need. I know there's success in the future for me. And I'm going to do what my heart tells me to do. Again, the spiritual warrior. Okay. And you're going to give your own relief from stress, and you're just going to not care what people think, or you're not going to care what they think about your decision. Okay. Does that make sense? So it's going to start you in some kind of way, like maybe you make a clean break of whatever it is, rather it's your secret or someone else's secret, and you just let it go, and you start all over again on whatever this is. Okay. And you just decide you're going to do what's best for you. Yep, you sure are. Yep. So, and your ancestors are going to help you with this, because I always see these guys as ancestors. Ever since I first ever pulled this card and I looked at those pharaohs, I said, those just strike me as ancestors. And I felt like they were telling me yes. So, Spirit Destiny. Okay, and you've got Path of Destiny here. So whatever decision you're gonna come up with your own counsel. This may have something to do with a Cancer, or somebody that you just figure out that you're just going to go your own way, and with your own counsel, your own principles. And so it also to me tells me that it could be that the secret isn't yours, and you decide, you know what, I'm just, you're going to take your own counsel, you're going to go on your own path, and you're just not going to let it bother you. It's really going to piss someone off, but you know what? I think you're going to decide, I don't care. Be pissed off. Okay? That's what I'm seeing there, guys. Let me pull you one more here. Ancestors and you are going to take the high road, guys. Rather it's your secret or someone else's, you're going to realize the imbalance in the situation, and you're going to figure it out. And you are going to you're just going to relieve that. You're going to let that go. It doesn't matter that they're going to be mad. Okay? But you are going to do whatever is best for you. Okay? Some of you, not all of you. I don't think all of you, but I think the majority of you, whatever this is. And guys, it depends. It may end up not necessarily being. Yeah. And look at here, guys. In the end, I'm glad I pulled another card. In the end, justice will be served. So rather it's something that was done to you that you find out about. Whatever. Okay, again, I always call this the Spirit Destiny. And justice is going to come out. So if it's something that you find out a secret about somebody else that they're not telling you about, it's going to come out. It's going to come out, and they're not going to be happy about it. And obviously, you're just not going to. You're going to decide it was so far in the past or something like that. You're just going to walk away from it. You're going to start. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you totally decide you don't want nothing to do with this person anymore. Maybe it's a relative, a neighbor, somebody you work with who's going to be mad that you found out, or they're going to be mad at you because they found out, and you're just going to go, I don't care what you think. Okay? Seriously, guys, nobody can live our life for us. We have to do it ourselves. Okay? We have to do it ourselves. I'm going to pull one more. Success. So, this tells me, what does this tell you? I mean, she's on her pony riding towards the sun. She's got success. And she's like, Just like here, she's raising up her arms. Look, she's doing it here too. And she's going, she's just not caring. She's throwing her arms. She's throwing it all to the wind. And she's saying, you know what? I'm on my own path, doing my own thing. There in here, this purple here, blue here is making me think spirituality. This flower, this beautiful blue, because I see blue and purples, shades of blues and purples as spirituality. So I feel like on your spiritual path, whatever this secret is, maybe it's even something that you did in the past. Like, I don't know how to say this really delicately. I'm hearing something else now too. I'm hearing maybe when you were younger, you decided you were in college or something, and maybe you got pregnant, and you decided to give the baby up for adoption, and at a later date, some female in your family found out and is mad you deprived them of a grandchild or a niece or something like that, and they decide to hold it against you, and you say, you know what, but it was my life. It was my life. I had to do what was right for me and for what was right for the baby. I am, the baby, I know the baby has a good home, and I just had to do the right thing for me and the baby. Okay? It could be that, or it could have been a pet, or it could have been, if it's your secret. I mean, they're giving me all kind of little mini pictures as, of what it could be. But guys, you know what it is. And if you don't know, you're going to find out and decide how it affects you. No matter how it affects you guys, no matter how bad it hurts, do not let another person make you feel bad if it was your choice and you know you did the right thing. It doesn't concern them. It does, but it doesn't. You have to decide how much it should concern them, or it's a secret that they held from you and you decide it just doesn't matter, and you either cut that person out or you decide to take the high road. Okay? But at any rate, guys, you're going to do, most of you are going to, like I said, this isn't going to resonate for everybody, but most of you are just going to go, I'm just going to do what I got to do. I did what I had to do, or whatever the case may be. Okay? So that's actually a really good positive reading, guys, because it means that you're growing as you go. All right? So that's what I have for the earth signs this morning. And I'm going to get these loaded up as soon as I can, guys. My phone has been just really giving me a problem. It's time to get a new one, I guess. These little cheapy phones don't last very long. But so this is the last of the weekly readings for the air, fire, earth, and water signs. I'm going to get all of them up as quick as I can. And I have an ancestor message that I did yesterday that I still have not been able to get loaded. So it's probably going to come first, and then these 4 will come up. But this is Saturday, October the 7th. I think it is the 6th or 7th, guys. I don't have a calendar in front of me. But I think it's the 6th. But I hope this helps somebody. And this is what I've got for y'all for the week. And this is Lana Scott Lighthouse, guys. Like, subscribe, and share. If you know someone that needs this information, pass it along. If you find they're reading it this time and it resonates, I'm going to take it that it's yours at this time. Or somebody that you know or whatever at that time. And my readings tend to bleed. Whenever I do just impromptu readings, they usually tend to go, if I don't put a time on them, and these are set for like about a week, sometimes they bleed over into 2 weeks. You may look at this and it may not resonate for another month or 2. It just depends on you. All right, guys, that's what I got for you this morning. Until next time, this is for the earth signs. Ciao, guys.